Sudanese poet Mara Bapikir Alaman has been shocked by the violence in her country since April. Every single person I know already knows someone who has died. Mara Bapikir Alaman is a Sudanese poet that shocked the internet with her quote. The main problem facing Sudan is the ongoing intercommunal violence and the war which has killed lots of people. My name is Shama Yalda and I live in a square house with a flat roof in Darfur, Sudan. My country is facing war and 2 of my brothers were taken away to fight. I'm staying home to help my mother and protect my younger brother. Amani is soon going to be taken away to go fight with my older brothers. My father died a month ago in the war and my mother is terrified that Amani, Hashim, and Narmia will die in the war. Amani is hiding in her closet while soldiers search Darfur for new young boys. This war has been ongoing history like Britain taking over Sudan. I recently learned a few things about our history at school. Sudan's history goes back to the Pharaonic period. It was the largest and one of the most geographically diverse states in Africa. Britain seek to re-establish their control over Sudan, nominally in the name of the Egyptian Khedive, but in reality as a British colony. Britain fears other colonial powers would take advantage of Sudan's instability to acquire territory previously annexed to Egypt. The Battle of Omdurman, decisive military engagement in which Anglo-Egypt forces under Maj. Gen. Herbert Kitchener's, later Lord Kitchener's, defeated the forces of the Mahdist leader, Abd Allah, and thereby won Sudanese territory that the Mahdists had dominated since 1881. It has been 22 months since this ongoing war started, and more than 70,000 Sudanese have been killed, and nearly 2 million people have fled their homes to neighboring countries. Other than the war, Sudan has beautiful places and natural parks. Here are a few of them: the Red Sea, Dinder National Park, National Museum, Khartoum, Adunan, Jebel Mara, Redam National Park, Southern National Park, and Boma. Our most popular destination that brings tourists is the Pyramid of Meroe. It is also one of the last remaining symbols from our ancient civilization. In Sudan, to occupy ourselves, we do basketry, net weaving, pottery, smelting, metalworking, and ivory and wood carving. These things are part of our culture and our everyday chores, which is fava bean dish, mula meat stew served with kirsa, tamaya chickpea fritters, asida porridge, salta timbel daka, tomato and peanut butter salad, kajike fish stew, babusa sweet cake, mukbaza mashed bananas, jiba chakia cap, and markbu. The biggest problem facing my country is the ongoing war of the Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitary rapid support forces. There's little sign of an end to the fighting that broke out in April. Negotiations sponsored by the United States and Saudi Arabia to elevate the deepening humanity crisis have failed, and international attention has now been diverted by the conflict in Gaza. The conflict is having immense repercussions on Sudan and the region. 4 million people have fled their homes, with nearly 1 million flocking to neighboring countries such as Chad, South Sudan, Egypt, and Ethiopia. No one has found a solution for this conflict with this war, but haven't found any solutions. Sudan's general agreed to meet in efforts to end this devastating war. The world has been looking away since the beginning of Israel's Gaza war. Sudan's funds are dangerously low and call in help. Sudanese poet Mara Bapikir Alaman has been shocked by the violence in her country since April.